So my buddy is in town, and I was laughing because I have no problem spending, 40, $50 on a really good t-shirt. And if, heaven forbid, there's like ketchup on it, I'll go into overdrive mode to like fix it, clean it, take care of nice things. But like with socks, with socks, whew, I will try to keep those motherfuckers for like 9 years. It does not matter what condition they're in. They could be like a 2-inch hole in the heel. I'm holding on. There's something kind of funny about that, right? That's like the attempt to, I don't know, keep things looking good, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, I feel like the bionic man. Let's get this thing out of there. Okay. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow, this Friday, that's always cool. I was thinking about this tonight. This whole like keep your socks alive for as long as possible thing. And what really comes to mind is that we have this like need to preserve. Like I have a need, a want to preserve things that are kind of not worth fighting for. You ever been stuck there? You ever been doing that? Things not worth fighting. Like it's not really worth it to like try to keep my socks. Just buy new socks. Case in point, this is like new socks. Yes. And like, why don't I just buy new socks all the time? No, instead I'm like wasting time and energy doing sock preservation. What the hell is that? You ever get stuck doing this? Keeping things alive that don't really matter or insignificant, don't take you anywhere in the long run, or just easier to replace? Man, we can say the same thing about business, relationships, friendships, life, the pursuit of our goals. So many things. Trying to keep socks alive. I think I've been bogged down by minutia many times. I've been crippled by these like small goals. I've been crushed by details that don't matter anymore. Even tracking money, like, there's a point where, and I'm proud to say this, that, the numbers that I had to worry about before are not the numbers I have to worry about right now. That's amazing. And if you're on a similar path where, things change, you kind of got to just get rid of these old socks. You got to get rid of these old details. There's a quote I love. I also hate it because it makes me uncomfortable and I have to regularly assess based on it. The quote is, big goals are crushed by little goals. That's not actually how it's said. It's said much more eloquent than that. I think it's like the biggest obstruction to big, lofty goals is smaller goals. Something like that. Doesn't matter, you get the point. It's like socks, right? Trying to keep socks alive. Let's just go buy new socks. You're worried about a $50 t-shirt or a $10 pair of socks or a $10 bag of 6 socks. Like, come on, man. Let's get real here. I'm so tired. Been a couple days of like madness and mayhem. High pressure, high stakes, game on. And still trying to figure out a lot of things and growing everything in my life at the same time and how to show up for everybody and mind my lines. And I'm having to get rid of old socks. I'm having to get rid of like a lot of details, a lot of like carrying and holding and maintaining things that have holes in them or things that just aren't going to last. Like they can't last. They're not sustainable. It's kind of a hard journey, to be honest. It's hard to let go of things. It's hard to like really pay attention to all the details that are clogging you up, I think of another example, like in a bathroom sink, right? How often do you, I do this too, I'm not judging you, because we all do it, I think. I think it's just human to do this, but how often do you wait until it's like the sink is like really, really clogged before you take care of it? Like when it's a little bit clogged, you're like, it's fine. The water still goes down. I just like use the faucet less. Like a little bit less water, it's fine. then it like doesn't drain at all. You're like, oh my God, like I gotta fix this right now. I gotta call a plumber. Whatever it is that you do, it's probably like that. But I think we all do that. And we all get kind of clogged once in a while. I find it a really good flush of that. It's like a deep reflection. Oh man, it's been a day. I think I was on 8 calls, like full 8-hour day. Sprint, podcasts, coaching calls, clients, prospects. People are asking for help that I can't always help. You know, eventually you just got to say no more often. But that's been really hard because I want to help everybody. I want to help you. I want to help a lot of people, and I can't. Not anymore. Well, I never can. I never could. But I think, part of my growth has been, especially in this season, has been like, I can only help like a limited number of people. Those people are invested. They're serious. There's a way to get to me, and there's ways to get to all the material and ideas and frameworks and tools that don't involve my time. But that's been a hard growth plate. And the more I learn, the more I grow, the better I get at saying no. But it takes time, Whoa. Stand upright, Mr. Tripod. Tripod don't like me right now. Tripod don't like me right now. Tripod should bother me. Tripod don't bother me. All right, there we go. Well, that's weird. I didn't work there. I think there's another gear that most people have limited access to. It's like go mode. I don't know. I've been thinking about how to help people unlock that. Where does super mode happen, right? In comic books, in anime, like everybody's got like an extra mode. They're just like, they start glowing or like their hair catches on fire or, whatever. But they're just like, I'm better, I'm back, I'm strong, I'm ready. Let's do this. Like everyone's got a mode like that, superhero mode. Being in the zone, I've been thinking about like, I know how to get in my zone. I don't know how to engineer someone else's finding of their zone. I don't know how to do that. I'm curious about that. I wonder if one day I'll be paying attention to that. Hey, find your zone. Here's how you find your zone. Here's how you engineer your zone. Curious. A curious kid. Curious cat. In fact, curiosity did not kill the cat. Curiosity made the cat really rich. Pretty sure that's a different kind of, I don't know, lullaby, parable, but be curious. I don't know where we got drifting, but I started drifting, so I'm going to call it a night. Try and get some sleep. Good night. Get rid of your holy socks. Get rid of all that shit that doesn't matter. Small, minute details. Be surprised at how fast you take off. See ya.